Alright, we got some more My Hero, no long talks, let's get into it. So we start by seeing the baddie Lady Naga in the hospital, and the doc is telling her, babe, if you move, your wounds could reopen. And she says, shut the hell up. Where's the enemy position? Like, holy, if this girl ever spoke to me like that, yeah. And the doc is like, I'm not telling you you're a criminal, like I can't trust you like that, which is fair. But then our brother pulls up and he says, come on doc, she's bad as hell. Whatever she wants, we gon' give it to her cause she bad as hell. And that was genuinely, I'm not even gonna lie, genuinely the realest shit I've heard all season. That just boosted his hero ratings up for me. I don't know where he was before, but he's the #2 hero at this point. And she lets off one more shot while she's bleeding out and hits Shiggy again. And I hope that's not the end for her because RIP to a real one. Now All For One, he's had enough and he starts going off on her. You dumb wouldn't be anything without me. That's why your breath stank and you get your clothes from Fashion Nova.
Fat, you stink, and you ugly, and you broke, monkey.
Damn, I don't know why he had to make it so personal. Shit, I thought Fashion Nova was kind of cool. But Shiggy says, hold up, sensei. You wanted me to be a part of you, but I let you think you got control. But this my shit now. I'm in charge. And this is literally what happens when student becomes the master, time and time again. Yo, Kurogiri, transport us to my other body. This guy's trying to take over. We can't have that. Ice Spice, Ice Spice. Bro's still thinking about Ice Spice. He's lost. He ain't transporting none. And then Shiggy wins the battle against All For One and says, I'm gonna destroy everything that has to do with that house. Now the Toga clones are on the move and they go right for Erasure and the speaker guy and they jump off with them. And Kurogiri just sucks them up into a portal. Pause. So now Shigaraki don't gotta worry about his quirk being erased anymore, so he can really destroy everything. Yeah, so it's looking like we're cooked. Now All For One is really pissed. He ain't get Shigaraki's body and he's still trapped over here dealing with these weaklings. It's cool, I'm gonna kill everybody. This is my story, we don't care about no Deku. But Hawks comes in and he says, I'm not gonna let you go nowhere, and goes up to cut him. And All For One's like, man, get that lame ass shit out of here, and blasts him away. But it turns out to be an illusion, and the students from Shiketsu High pull up to give us backup. And thank God they did, because we're really down 20 in the 4th quarter right now. We need a miracle. Now they all know if they can stop All For One here right now, they win the war. So they all start using their range attacks on him. But All For One ain't going for none of that. They forgot he's the real Demon King. He's been running this thing since before their grandparents were born. And then he starts growing horns out of his back, and I'm not gonna lie, that looks disgusting. And he lets off a rude flash hitting everybody, but the wind guy puts him in a tornado and they all start channeling their quirks through it. And this One For All guy is like, you know what? I like those quirks, I'ma steal all of them. Like, rest, bro. You already have enough quirks. You can chill, you don't need everything. And he lets off another blast. But the hero still ain't giving up. And All For One's like, y'all can't do nothing if you can't get close to me, cause I'ma steal that quirk. And then he comes, the dark demon himself.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
And then he busts out Dark Shadow 100%. And just look at that thing, that shit looks crazy. The whole place starts to get cloudy, light is gone, and he hits him with Light of Balder, knocking All For One down. Now All For One and Hawks, they're low-key like, this ain't the best, but it also ain't the worst case scenario for us right now. And then Froppy does some L-level detective thinking and says, listen, Toga could have transformed into Dabi or Shiggy and we would have all been cooked right now, but she didn't. So the only reason she couldn't do that is because she can only transform into people she loves. See, and that is the plot armor I've been waiting for, Horikoshi. Like, give us some plot armor. We need it. And Toga's just having a whole mental breakdown right now. Like, yeah, you need therapy, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now back to All For One. They're just hoping Tsukiyomi keep him down long enough because he's on a timer. But All For One lets off another blast and he's younger? Hold on, is this Orochimaru? What the hell's going on? And bro starts speeding away to link up with Shiggy quick. And then we see Gigantomachia in the distance. Yo, Machia, finish these hoes off. But then Machia throws a whole mountain at All For One.
I beg your pardon?
Then we see our GOAT Red Riot and Shinso pull up on Machia's head to save the day. Now flashback to where Machia was being held. The heroes are trying to defend it from the villains who are trying to wake him up. Because if Machia wakes up, the show is over, respectfully. The whole show is over, we cannot win. And they try their best to stop these villains, but they got All For One's voice on lock, and they use it, and Machia wakes up. So now they move on to plan B, which is to get Shinso to brainwash Machia. Yo, twin, it's your time, you gotta do it now. And then Shinso actually got taken over by this sludge guy, and I'm not even gonna lie, that's some nasty quirk to have, bro. Like, I can't even lie to you. But now it's looking grim. Machia hits Mount Lady to the ground, and not even gonna lie, I actually almost had to go in there and fight him myself. Why is he doing that to my girl? I didn't appreciate that.
You are mine! You are mine!
But luckily, Uniqua from the backyard again pulls up and uses her quirk to stop the sludge guy. And with that, Shinso's finally free and he can use his quirk, Hey Machia, show him what happens at the Diddy party. And he swats everybody out of the sky. So basically, Shinso can copy All For One's voice now. That's super clutch. This is what we need, Horikoshi. Now, All For One's getting attacked from all angles, pause. But Machia starts speaking to him. Twin, I thought we was gang, but you left me to die. You ain't even come to check on me. But now I found some real riders and we gon' pack you up together. Hey, listen, that's why you never switch up on your gang. Stuff like this will happen. So now All For One's really getting hit by all angles. He's got Dark Shadow, Mount Lady, Gigantomachia, and all the other students just hitting him. We really might make a 3-1 comeback. And then we see news reporters live streaming the whole event, and holy, just think about the amount of bread they're making off this stream. And holy, just think about the amount of bread they're making off this stream. But now we got people around the globe rooting for our dogs to win, which is all fine and dandy, but like, bro, send your heroes to help us. What is really going on? Why do we have high schoolers fighting a world-ending threat? Please, send some backup.
Help! Help!
So back to the fight. They really pounding and pounding All For One. Pause one more time again. And then boom, he gets pissed and one-shots Mount Lady. Then boom, goes and one-shots Machia too. And we see him just rebuilding his body and he's on some dark shit now. And then he one-shots Hawks and Dark Shadow. So he can essentially bring out 100% of any quirk. Okay, so he's just broken. He's very broken. Here's a real question though. Who's winning between this All For One and Shigaraki right now? Who's winning that fight? So at this point, everybody in the area has been packed up. They pushed All For One too far and the man packed everyone up. Bro, you pushed me too far, so I'ma take your student's quirk. And you know what? I'm gonna take this trash ass quirk you have too. I don't even know how you got far with this trash ass quirk, but I'm gonna take it too. And then he speeds off to go meet Shiggy. But yeah, that's all for this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know what type of videos you want to see next. I'm gonna keep doing the My Heroes. Let me know if you want to see a One Piece here and there. Let me know if you want to see a Dragon Ball Z. Let me know if you want to see some other old anime. I can do an Attack on Titan. Just let me know, and I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the consistency up. We gonna keep going, keep growing. We ain't slowing. Shit. And I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace. Free Jeff.